If I told you guys how many times I've tried recording this video, you would not believe me.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
I've been gone for so long, but honestly, I can't complain. I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, and I've really been enjoying this time off. ColourPop Cosmetics, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. They have been really popular here on YouTube as of late, and I honestly can say it's worth the hype. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first heard about it on YouTube, I was a bit of a skeptic, and I started out slow. I just ordered a few things to try out, but as soon as I got my first order, I was placing a new one right after. The great thing about this company is that it's affordable. Almost all of their products are $5, and the ones that aren't are only $8. So again, extremely affordable. It's what you would pay at the drugstore, and in some cases a little bit cheaper. And they're extremely good quality. I'm gonna start by showing you guys the eyeshadows that I have because I think I have the most of those. So I want to apologize in advance. My swatch colors are a little off. I will post pictures on my Instagram with all the colors so you can see them like true in person. I have 8 of their eyeshadows, and they come packaged like this. I am a sucker for packaging. If you didn't know that, you know that now. That's why I love MAC limited edition launches. But they all come in a very similar box as far as the eyeshadows and cheek products go. When you take them out the box, they are all individually contained in this white twist-off jar. I think this is so cute. The reason that they're in jars is because of the formula. If you've watched a review on ColourPop, you already know that the formula is a bit different. It's almost like a mousse. It feels somewhat wet to the touch, very different. And they all come embossed with like this snake print on top of it. It does go away as soon as you start using the product, but I'm not really, particular about that. So like I said, I have 8 of their shadows. I have some of their mattes, I have some of their metallics, a few of their ultra metallics, and one of their pressed pigments. And I'm going to show you in swatch all the ones that I have, as well as their limited edition birthday girl shadow. Now the birthday girl shadow, they gave out for a limited period of time around their first birthday, and unlike the rest of the shadows, it comes in this pink packaging and has a little bit, I don't even know what to call this. It almost looks like a diamond at the top, but I'll show that when I do a close-up. But I am going to swatch this one as well, and the name is Birthday Girl. This is the pressed pigment formula. I only have one of these. This is the shade Fantasy. It's a really gorgeous purple, like deep magenta shade, and I got this because I wanted to do more colored smoky eyes. And one thing that ColourPop does really well is bold colors. I feel like the more shimmery metallic shades are easier to use because with all of their shadows you have to use a synthetic brush because of the consistency, which for me, I don't mind. I have tons and tons of brushes, and from natural hair to synthetic hair, so there's definitely not an issue as far as that. But for me, I just find that I love using these on the lid opposed to all into the crease, even though I do have some of their matte shades, which I'll show you later. The next shades I'm going to show you are from their metallic range, and I have 2 of these. The first one is called Bay, and this one is a brownish purple with blue and teal glitter in it. At first, I thought this was like a dead ringer for MAC's Blue Brown pigment, but the more I looked at it, it's more so similar to Urban Decay's Perversion. I think it's called Perversion eyeshadow, which is from the Permanent line. This color is beautiful. It's great paired with a smoky eye. You can either use the black base or a brown base or even like a purple base. This is just a really unique color. Next is probably one of my favorite shades from them, and the reason why I kept ordering. And this is called So Quiche. And So Quiche is a deep olive with pink and silver glitters in it. You guys, this shade is gorgeous. Now, their shadows work well with any skin tone, but I would recommend this, especially if you're my skin tone, maybe a little bit lighter. It's a gorgeous color. There's nothing like it. It's so unique, and I love pairing it with purples and pinks for like a nice daytime smoky eye. I'll probably do a tutorial on it just because I love the look so much, but this is a really gorgeous color. The next formula is their Ultra Metallic, and the 2 shades I have in this formula are within the same like metals family. The first one is the shade La La, and this is a really true rose gold color. It leans more on the golden side, more so than on the pinky rose golden side, but it's gorgeous nonetheless. The next shade I have is Game Face, and I think I got this because of Kathleen Lights. She loves her coppers and like warm tone colors, so I figured I would give this a try to pair with Fantasy. But this is called Game Face. It literally looks like a melted penny. Like, it's that pigmented and that extreme of a color. And the final two shades I have to show you are Mittens and Bandit, and these are both matte colors. Mittens is almost like a chestnut brown. It's a very warm tone brown, but it has more of a purple undertone. It's just really good for deepening up in the crease. And again, like I said, you will need to use a synthetic blending brush for this if that's what you're going to use it for. Even though you could easily pack this all over the lid and blend it out for a really simple and quick smoky eye. And the last matte shade I have is Bandit, and it's another warm tone brown, not as deep as Mittens, and this is more on the reddish side. And finally, you guys, I haven't even swatched this color for myself. This is Birthday Girl Shadow. And this is a taupey metallic shade, really gorgeous. I was super excited to pick it up. I already had like a shopping cart full of products that I wanted to purchase, but as soon as I found out they were giving away the Birthday Girl Shadow with every purchase, I decided to wait and get it, and I'm so excited that I did. Gorgeous color. I did pick up two blushes from the company, and like I said, they are in similar packaging as the eyeshadows. The first one that I got is the shade Swift. And this is just a really warm brown blush. To me, it's similar to MAC's Blunt. I got it just to warm up my face, almost like a bronzer. But it's just a really nice, warm, reddish brown cheek color. And it has the same consistency as the eyeshadows, even though it's a little bit denser and not as wet feeling. And again, I would apply this with a dual fiber blush brush, and there are many of those out in the market. I'll link some down below. The cheapest I can think of are from Morphe Brushes and e.l.f. Cosmetics, but really every brand carries a dual fiber cheek brush. The other blush I picked up is in the shade Rain, and this is just a really nice soft purple color. Some of the newest products they came out with was their highlighters, and these were really hyped up on Instagram as well as on YouTube, and I was really excited because their shadows are so pigmented. I can only imagine what their highlighters will be like, and you guys, they really do not disappoint. They come in a really nice size container, and again, these are $8. ColourPop has a lot of ranges for their highlighters. They have the typical golden and champagne metallic type highlighter shades, but they also have colored ones as well. And for those, I would pair them with a similar blush just to give like an overall nice glow to the face. And the first one I got, I actually was received for free with my first order as a sample, and it's in the same pot as their eyeshadows. This is in the shade Tasty. Tasty is like a really nice metallic-y coral shade, and I would pair this with more of my muted peach blushes as a highlight in that way. The next shade I have is Highly Wasted, and this is again along the rose gold golden highlighter family. For me, it wasn't as metallic or as bright as I thought it was going to be. It was a little bit deeper, but gorgeous highlight nonetheless. The next one I have is Whisk, and Whisk is more of your traditional highlighter shade. It is a true golden tone highlight, really gorgeous, really pigmented, and it adds a really nice glow to the skin. With these highlighters, they do have glitter in them, so if you're not a fan of glitter highlights, then I would shy away from them. But I personally have no problem. You can see this highlight from a mile away. And that, honey, is what I live for. And the last highlight I picked up is in the shade Monster. And I really I got this shade just because of how unique it is. Like at a first glance, it looks like a white highlight, but when you look at it, it has a lavender shit. So that is the color that comes up on your cheeks. And this was just, and I can't even say it was an impulse because I really did my research. And the more I looked at it, the more I fell in love with it. And this is the highlight I used with So Quiche, gorgeous paired together. Lastly, from them, I picked up some of their lip products, and they don't have lip sticks per se. They're called their lippy sticks, and they're all in like a stick twist up form. I only have one of their lippy sticks, and it is in the shade Tootsie. And Tootsie is very similar to MAC's Stone pencil. It's more along with that taupey light brown shade. Really gorgeous. And in their packaging, you can see the color of the product on the top of the stick. And they snap close. Really great if you're traveling or if you want to slip it in your purse. And last but not least, I picked up 5 of their lip pencils. The first one I want to show you is Tootsie, and this one corresponds with the Tootsie lippy sticks. All of their lip products have the sticks and the pencils paired together. You can buy each of them separately. They're both $5. So I decided to go ahead and get the matching pencil for Tootsie. Next is the shade Brills, and Brills is a really nice pinky lavender shade. To me, it reminds me of the matte Ruby Boy from the Brianna Hearts matte collection, as well as the Dodger Girl lipstick from the Kelly Osbourne collection. It's more along those lines, a really nice, bold, lilac-y pink color. The next I picked up is Grind, and Grind is a little bit deeper than Brills. It's not quite as neon-y pink, as it has more of like a magenta base than that light pink lilac. Next is the shade BFF3, and BFF3 is a really nice muted brown shade. It's almost as if you were to blend chestnut and cork from MAC together. That would give you BFF3. And for this particular pencil, they have 3 other shades to correspond with the BFF lippy sticks. They have BFF 1, 2, and 3, and of course 3 being the deepest. And lastly, for the lippy pencils is Heart On. And Heart On, you guys, I love this company because they're fun and they're young. All of their descriptions are really cute, really quirky, and I love this one. The way this was described was, it's like a heart-on but with feelings, like something like that. And I loved it. I had to get it. I think I really got it just for the description. But it's a really nice hot pink shade, and I didn't have a really nice hot pink pencil to pair with my pink lipsticks. Let me know down below what you guys' favorite ColourPop products are, if you tried the company, if you haven't, and how you guys like to use them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys, thank you so much for sticking with me. I am so happy to be back talking to you guys, and as always, love you. Bye.